Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back if you've been here on lately. So as promised in my previous video, today's build is a growing together content speed build. Yeah, all that stuff. So I know you've seen a lot of growing together content on YouTube, but I'm sorry that I'm posting it as well, but I was so excited to play with this pack because of the build and buy, obviously. And yeah, this is today's build, and as you can see, there is a logo at the left top corner of this video. So it's called Family Matters. It's a save file. Me and Simmer Kai, we are doing a not collaboration, but like a save file together, and we are basically redoing this new word, sun, I keep forgetting, sun Sequoia, yeah, and we're redoing it with only base game and the pack, obviously. And yeah, when the save file is complete, we are gonna be compiling everything and you can download it. And also, as we go along, you can check those builds on the gallery on both my profile and Kai's profile. I'll just link her channel up in the right corner so you can go check her channel out. She's doing Sims content as well. So moving on from the information, today's build is a family home, obviously because of the new pack, you know, and I really wanted to play around with this pack, and it was amazing. I was so happy. So also, I forgot to mention, this build is available on the gallery under the ID simmer_Adelina, so you can find it on my gallery, or you can just put the hashtag family matters in the search bar and you can find the build is in there. So yeah, this is a family home. So basically, let's first talk a bit about how frustrated I was yesterday with the coming out of the pack, like the release. We all know, you might or might not know, that EA just went down on the infant update day and also on the release of the pack, which was yesterday at 6 p.m. for me, my time zone, and today is like 9 p.m. So yesterday on a Thursday at 6 p.m. it was supposed to come out, but the EA went down again. You couldn't log in. There was an error. If you log in, you didn't have the game in your library. Some people didn't even have it shown that they pre-ordered it, even if they did. So it was a whole new mess, but I wasn't worrying about that. I was just pissed because I really hoped I could get my hands on the pack and build as soon as it comes out, so I can have a video out as soon as possible, not like maybe, let's say, more than 24 hours later, you know, like now. So yeah, it was pretty frustrating, but yeah, we got it over. For me, personally, it took over 2 hours for the pack to be able to be downloaded in my PC. My partner tried everything to like all the, you know, the tech stuff, and it didn't work. It was from then the forum got like over 30 pages, the EA help forum, with people saying it doesn't work, and they were like, we're fixing it and stuff like that. But some people were lucky and were able to have this pack right away as it was released. So I don't know, I was one of the unlucky people, but here we are today. It's still better later than never. Always keep that in mind. So I wanted this house to be a big house because I wanted to have kind of a big family, which at the moment this house has room for 2 parents, an infant, a toddler, and a teenager. So basically I was thinking the infant also has a crib in the master bedroom, so maybe maybe the family just had the baby and the nursery is already prepared, and when it ages up to an infant, then they can put the infant in their own room, right? So also there's a toddler. I decorated the room for a boy, and the teenager's room is decorated for a girl. I pictured the girl that's a teenager, you know, And two parents, I didn't give them too much personality. I just did an office in the house, and I was thinking maybe the mother is, or even the father, one of the parents is working from at home so they can take care of their children, like the toddler and the infant or baby, and the other parent is going to work. And at some point I put two cars in the driveway so we can see that they are doing okay when it comes to the money they have. And yeah, it's, I don't know, I just had a lot of fun. But yeah, let's just talk about the pack for now. This pack is, I don't know, I'm not trying to complain or anything, I'm not complaining. But it's a nice pack. That's gotta be something that I have to admit. So it is a nice pack, but I will put it up like that. For me, it's a bit confusing because there are so many styles in this pack and such many incomplete sets of items. So basically it's a bit confusing because you have a really nice traditional stove with hood and a fridge, but you don't have the counters for it. Then you have this really nice bohemian kind of style furniture, like the dresser, the side table, the bed, the side like drawers, I don't know how to call that, side table, I don't know. And then you have the modern style, and then you have the more traditional style, the doors, the windows, and then there's also this style like more for like a community lot. And yeah, that's just a lot going on with this pack. But as I heard before from creators, like game changers that had to build with the pack or build for the pack on YouTube, yeah, it was obviously their point with this pack was to focus more on the gameplay and not on the build and buy. But they still did good with the build and buy. As I said, it's just really confusing for me because there are so many styles in there and so many incomplete sets of items. But still, I was able to do something with this, and I was so happy, and I can't wait to do something a bit more modern. But first, I wanted to give it a go to the traditional suburban style of a house, and I was really happy with it, and I really like it. And I went with blue. And if you've been here around lately, I didn't talk about that a lot, but I'm not a big fan of blue. But for the past year, maybe 2 years, sometimes I'm pronouncing years really weird and it sounds like ears, but believe me, I don't mean to say that, I'm sorry. So for the past like maybe 1 or 2 years, okay, I have been going a bit better with blue. I've been trying to use it a bit more to take it in my soul a bit, you know. I don't know how to explain it, it sounds so weird, but like I started using it more, and it feels good to use something that you didn't like before, because maybe it grows a bit in your heart, you know. Maybe you end up liking it and you're like, oh nice, I can do all those nice things, right? The only reason I went with this blue, it was the moment I put, I think, the railing on the front porch, and I saw that really nice pastel blue, as you can see, and I was like, okay, that's it, I'm doing this build like blue themed. And then I was like, this blue is so beautiful, and based on that blue, like pastel blue, I went with the whole look of the build with the blue paneling. And then yeah, I'm sorry, I keep doing weird sounds with my mouth, I'm so bad at editing, and this mic, I don't know how to do with it to not catch all those sounds, so I'm sorry about that, and I hope it's not too annoying for you to listen to. And yeah, let's move on. And yeah, you know, I'm always talking about in my videos about how much I am excited about the debug landscape when a pack comes out, and I gotta say, don't expect too much from this pack when it comes to the debug, because a bunch, and I'm not even joking, a bunch of items are just taken from other packs and put into the debug menu of this pack. So that's all, just a lot of them. Trees, I don't know, plants, the swing, that you see there is taken from seasons, and it's a debug item, so it's not playable, by the way, just saying. Then there are like a lot of plants. I can't even name them all. I even saw a statue that came, I think, with vampires, and it's here in the debug of this pack. There is, as I said, some trees, some plants that I saw even in Get Together, and yeah, that's something. It's a bit frustrating. I think I only saw those yellow flowers that are new in the pack, and the grass, like the really dark green grass. I think I didn't see that in other packs, I'm pretty sure. And a new tree that we see in the front of the house here next to the back porch, or like the middle porch to the yard. Other than that, I don't think there are other new items, but it was okay. I was still able to do something with this pack, and the trees are okay. I mean, one of the trees is even one that came with my wedding stories with Tortosa, so yeah, as I told you, don't expect much from the debug menu, but still you're able to do something with it. I don't know, as I said, it's a bit weird. It's like such a confusing pack when it comes to so many styles, but at the same time, the most excited I am is about the traditional archway, doors, windows. I just love them so much. And other than that, I really love the entire pack. Maybe some items in there are not my favorite, but other than that, as I said, it's a nice pack, but confusing. I don't know how many times I said confusing already in this video, but you get the idea. It is confusing. So also, I wanted to do, when I search on Pinterest, like inspiration, because this is supposed to be based on the more suburbia of San Francisco, the word, but yeah, it's not that much similar. But I search on suburban homes, and most of them, they have the garage on the first floor, and then you have a set of stairs that go to the second floor, and that's where your entrance in the house is. So basically the garage is under your second floor. I'm so confusing. I'm so confusing you, but yeah, they usually have a built-in garage. And in this world, first I checked the neighborhood with the tab view, and there wasn't a single house that had a garage, like built-in garage. So all of them had driveways. So I decided why not to do a driveway for this house as well, because it will blend in the neighborhood. So that was great. And also, I didn't mention, but maybe you've noticed, I'm only using base game and growing together, and I'm telling you, it wasn't that hard to build something with only this pack, because you have stuff in there, you can blend it in with base game, it's not bad. And or maybe it's just easy for me to build with just one pack or two packs. I don't know, I'm just having so much fun building with restricted pets. Oh my god, restricted. Oh my god. Anxiety kicking in, I guess. It just feels really nice for me, and like really entertaining for me to build with just one pack or two packs or three packs. I just don't mind it, because I like to suffer, with base game. But yeah, it was really nice. So other than that, I wasn't happy at some points in this build with what I was doing, because I was so sad, and I was almost on the point to like just give up for the day and just continue it another day, because I was like, I don't like it. Like here, I didn't know how to do this seating area outside, and I just used those white chairs, but I didn't like them because throughout the build it was really hard to go with a specific style, as I said, because the pack is really confusing. It gives you so many styles. And then I lost my hope for a bit, but then I regained it back. I continued, and then I lost it once again, and then I was back at it. And in the end, I really loved the outcome, and I'm really happy with this build. And please let me know down in the comments, what's your opinion on this build, on this pack? Are you more of a gameplay person, build person, or cast person? Or yeah, just let me know. And let me know what's your opinion. So those plans, this set of plans, everyone is complaining, and not complaining, but everyone, most of the people are sad that they didn't give us separate plans, and they give us the entire set. And those, I gotta say, are most amazing plants I've seen so far in this game with this set. I mean, for me, for you might not be the case, but for me they are, and they are in a set that's frustrating. But yeah, maybe they will do them separate like they did with the Jungle Adventure set of plants. Maybe. I mean, I have hope for that, so I hope they will think about that. They will think of a poor heart plant lovers, you know, and maybe they separate the items. But yeah, they are okay, you know. So yeah, what was I saying? I keep going from one subject to another. Anyways, so I said I kept on giving up, regaining my hope and everything. So basically in the interior, I wanted at first to be a little bit modern, updated, but that's the thing. I've been doing this whole thing, like always trying to have the entire build in one style, to keep up with matching items, with all of that. But over the past, I don't know, now that I'm thinking, over the past year maybe, I started blending in more styles in the house, more like items, because in real life you barely, I mean, you do see those houses on Pinterest that are perfectly matching, same style, everything is like so clean and tidy and everything is just, but I grew up on the idea that no, it doesn't have to be that way. It just feels so much more realistic and natural to have all those messy things around, like the toys, the posters, the drawings, the paintings, some clutter here and there. I don't know, it just feels nice. Not having like overly matching furniture, sorry, and everything else. It's just so nice. And I was impressed with the outcome of this downstairs part of the house. I was just in love with it, and I gotta say, just amazing. And in here, I wasn't happy. In here, I lost my hope again, because this table is just not my style, but I wanted to use it because it came out with the pack, and I was like, I'm only using base game, why not to include the growing together, like more of the furniture in this build, because I'm building with only this pack, right? So I was like really not happy with this table and the chairs, believe me. And yeah, those chairs I think are meant to be for the community lot, so yeah, that's why. But I wasn't happy with them and the table either, but I will change them later, don't worry. And in here, those small curtains that came with the pack, they're so cute. I'm not a very big fan of the other two ones that are like matching, but like right side, left side. They are too childish and too big, and they don't really match in any environment. So yeah, in here I was using the bone herring, I don't know how it's called, this new floor that came with the pack, and it has matching wallpaper as well. And in here I went with the base game chairs, which I really love. It's matching the wallpaper and everything. And yeah, I went really wild with this. I went with the blue wallpaper interior, which I don't usually do, but it felt good. As I told you, try to do the things you don't like, maybe you end up liking it. So in here I'm going again with those small curtains because I love them and they are so cute. And that rug that came with the bag is so nice. I like it a lot. In here is the entry area. I wanted to put this rug again, but then I was like, it's way too much patterns in here. Like, you're entering the front hallway and then right away you go into the kitchen and you see this rug again, like patterns again, and your eyes are just going, oh, boom. This is the bohemian style item that I was talking about, like one of the items. And those bookcases that you see, they are modular, so that's really interesting. They are for the community lot, but you can use them in the residential. They are pretty nice. They blend in. I mean, not fully, but kind of blend in. I don't know. And in here, I am just putting some shoes. And those curtains I was talking about, those are the new curtains as well that came with the small ones. And they have a really interesting patterns. That's what I can say. I just don't like those small, I don't know how they are called, like cotton balls, I don't know, they that are tying the curtain, and they are just a bit weird. I don't like them. They are ruining a bit of the style, because if you want to put it in a more serious room, let's say, I don't know, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't match in there. I don't know how to explain that better than this. But yeah, I wasn't happy with this bedroom either. I don't know, I just didn't feel it, like the colors and everything. But it's okay. The new shower that came with this pack is amazing. It's a combo of a shower and a bathtub, and it's really pretty. The swatches are really pretty, and that's the furniture that's modern, but at the same time it has all those nice metal colors. I don't know how to call them, facets, I don't know. I'm just trying my best. In here, I'm doing the living room area, which is the couch that I was talking that's a bit worn out, like traditional looking. Then there are the chairs. One of them looks more for the community lot. There's the bohemian, how do you call it, cabinet with 2 doors. The worn out table is so beautiful. Even it felt so good to combine all those items in this build, because nothing is really matching, like everything is something different, and that makes it so much more like feeling alive, you know, like it's so beautiful. And yeah, I'm just putting clutter around, like that bassinet, like hamper with the animal like at the right next to the TV. It's so pretty. It came with the free base game update, the infants update, and it's so pretty. All the items that came with the free update for the infants are so pretty, and I'm just in love with them. And in here, as I said, this is so confusing. I don't know why those paintings came out with this pack. It's just weird, because they seem more like an oriental vibe, if I'm not wrong. And I think they do match a bit with the couch, and I think they tried a bit of a mixed bohemian style when it comes to the couch, the bed, the few cabinets, and those paintings, and I kind of like it. I really like it. It would feel much better in an apartment to do this style. It would be so pretty, but still I wish they would have gave us the plants separated, the set of plants, because now that I'm thinking of that bohemian style, I would love to have a lot of plants around. And yeah. In here, I'm doing the play area and this playing mat for the baby. It's in here. It's so cute. And the house is already play tested, so you can just download it and play into it. Maybe I might have missed a few things that I needed to play test, but I mostly play tested the house. The beds are okay, the bathrooms are okay, the kitchen is okay, the play areas are okay. Maybe I missed something, so forgive me if you download the build and you find that. And yeah, and in here I'm trying to put some prizes on the wall, because I was thinking maybe the girl that's now a teenager got some prizes, cool, or maybe the toddler in kindergarten or whatever, you know. This lamp and the side table are from the free base game update as well, and they are so pretty. That lamp with the fox is just so pretty. I'm just amazed with the free update. It's so much nice stuff, like really nice stuff. And also this pack, as I said, it's really confusing. I'm saying it, I don't know for how many times now, but it's a beautiful pack. The fireplace is just amazing as well. And also I tried to do all those things on the walls. I put a lot of those new picture frames that your sim can put pictures into in gameplay. So if you do pictures, you can just drag them, I think, in those frames, and that would be really nice. Those prints of the small baby hands are from the debug menu of this pack, and I got them unlocked because I'm using Better Build and Buy and the tool mod from Maxis Match, and I totally recommend you use those. They are such a lifesaver, and I don't know what I would do without them, so I'm highly grateful for everything the mod creators are doing. And yeah, that's amazing. And they came out with the updates for those mods because of the new pack, the new update, the infant update. They came up so fast with the updates, so that's great. So in here I just put like the office desk because of the parent that I was telling you earlier that it's working from at home in my mind. And there's also that tablet in there. You can even draw on that tablet, by the way. You can do like digital art. So later on, yeah, here I didn't have that. I even have any space for the piano, and I was so sad. But in my next build I plan on using it, as well as the new two trees that you can put in your backyard, and your sims can build a treehouse in gameplay though. You can do that in build by, so but I will go in gameplay and I will do it. So as I said, I am putting that tablet again in the teenager room. I was thinking maybe the teenager is into digital art creating, because I put also two like frames with digital kind of looking art next to the wall. You'll see later on in the video at the end. But yeah, and in here I put this fishing display that's for a fisherman there. I don't know why I didn't think of the dad to be much of a fisherman or something, or the mom, or who knows. I mean, yeah, it sounds, I mean, I don't really hear a lot about women that are like fishermen, but my grandma, oh damn, the entire village knew her, that she was like the fisherman kind, I think they called her, and everyone knew her in the village, and she was always going fishing, and she enjoyed it so much. It's sad that now she has problems with her legs. She can't go that much anymore, and it's just sad, but I don't want to cry right now. We all grow old, and yeah, time is passing by so quickly. But moving on back to our house, I wanted to put those sleeping bags down because in the catalog they show us being rolled, and unfortunately when you put them down they are already laid down and open, and I don't like that because I don't have space for that in this household. So yeah. And also the sad thing is that they didn't give us changing tables in the base game infant update, only with this pack, which for me, okay, it's okay, but as I said in my previous video, I just don't get it. Why did they do it, those changing tables based on the base game drawers, which you can see here? That's a base game drawer. They made the changing tables based on that, like on that model, like I think 2 or 3. And I'm like, why would you put that behind a paywall when that is in base game? Just put it in base game, or just do different ones for this pack. Like you had all those different styles in the paywall when you do that. But as always, I'm not trying to like criticize. I can't even talk. But I'm just trying to say my opinion in there. But I'm happy with the pack, with the update. So yeah. But as always, I still have the same opinion. So much to pay for those packs, it's just so expensive. But yeah, moving on from that, right? I also didn't get the 3 items that you get if you buy the pack before end of April on the app, because I got it as a CD key, so I didn't get those 3 items. But I was thinking maybe a lot of people won't have them because they don't maybe get the pack by end of April, or they don't get it in there because it's so expensive, just like me. I was thinking it's so expensive, so I would rather get it as a CD key. But yeah, moving on. This is the nursery, guys. It's for a girl. I was thinking this is a girl and I wanted to go with pink. This is cute base game wallpaper. The new changing table, which is a modern one, and the rest like 2 are just from the base game remodel or whatever it's called. And my partner coughed a few seconds ago. I'm sorry about that if you heard that. It's so annoying. He always does that when I'm recording. I don't know how. I sound like such a bad partner. Why is my partner coughing? But it's so frustrating because he always does it when I'm recording. I don't know why. Anyways, moving on. So in this bedroom I wanted to put the crib, which is so cute. But I wish they would have put some pillows in that crib. It's so plain. But I think in real life you don't really put pillows in there because it can be dangerous for the kids to like go with their face in there maybe or something. I don't know. But usually in real life I saw cribs that don't really have a lot of pillows, only the side pillow, so the kid doesn't hit its head on the wooden sides. Yeah, so I don't know. And then I wanted to put that crib more in front so I can put that side table in there and you can still go to the crib and be playable. And then I chose that base game bookcase. I turned it around and I put it in there at the end just to fill that space. It doesn't look that bad, it's nice, but yeah. And also I put the playmate who you playmate mate. It's also weird. When I say mate, mat. Playmat. Why does I say playmate? I mean, it is a playmate, right? It's the mate of the infant, because it's playing, right, with the toys there. It's like a friend. I don't know. Okay, I'm just just rambling nonsense right now. I'm sorry. So in here I'm using the extra expensive bathtub shower combo again, the new sink, the new mirror, the toilet, and I changed the layout because I didn't like it. I'm sorry, burps. I drank water. I only drank water. I'm burping. Okay, when I was playtesting this, I had to move that cabinet, the storage cabinet that's at the right of the toilet to the left of the toilet, because for some reason my sim couldn't use the toilet because the sink was in the way. How? He could go to the sink, use the sink, but he couldn't pee. How? I want to know how. How is the sink blocking you, my dude? It's just sometimes I'm so frustrated when it comes to playtesting because it's so dumb. It just doesn't make sense that the Sims can't use specific stuff. It just doesn't make sense and it frustrates me. And I'm like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Okay, moving on. This is the master bathroom. I wanted to give them such a nice brown vibe in this bathroom. The wallpaper and the flooring are from the new pack, and I also did this shelving here for the storage space, and I just love it. I wanted to give them a bathtub and a shower, both of them separate, because make it more like traditional classy, you know, because the new shower bath combo there, it's a bit modern. It's a bit too modern. I wanted this bathroom to be a bit traditional. I don't know how to explain that, but I think you get it. And I put those light switches around the house again for more realism, which, yeah, it's good. They only gave it to us after the bathroom clutter kit came out because everyone was like really mad that why would you give us a light switch in a freaking kit and not in a base game? That's a base game thing. And then they gave us a base game one, but still not playable. Like you cannot interact with those, but it's still fine. I like it. It's more realistic to put them in the house, but not in a modern house, I guess. But yeah, this bedroom I decided based on that mirror that came with the pack, and it's really beautiful, to go with a black theme as well in here. So basically we have the purple, the patterns on the rug, the bed. No, the bed doesn't have patterns. And then we have this black corner kind of thing, the bassinet for the baby, and the new two dressers that are the bohemian inspired kind of theme that I told you about, and the bed as well, the rug as well. It's just, yeah, confusing. So many styles in this pack. And in here we are moving to the teenager's room, which I thought, okay, that's a big room, let's make a bathroom for the teenager. She deserves it. She's soon gonna be maybe a young adult. She needs her own bathroom, not sharing it with the toddler and the infant, you know. So basically I gave her her own bathroom, a desk with a PC, then a double bed because I didn't like the single bed that came with the pack. It was way too childish, and I was like, she's a teenager, nope, we are giving her a very nice proper bed. Those curtains, which went great in here with the spot patterns, and I don't know, I just loved it. I try to use as much as I can from the new pack, so I get like I get it around to see how it is and all of that. But yeah, this was the build. We're moving into the bathroom. That's the tablet that I gave her for digital art, and yeah, we're moving into the bathroom. So I will be wrapping it up here. Thank you for being here, and please let me know down in the comments, what would you like to see me post on YouTube? What would you like me to build? Maybe you have suggestions, maybe you would like more community lots. I'm gonna try to do that more as well. So other than that, I really appreciate you in here today, and I hope you enjoyed this video and that you will join me in my next video as well. And thank you for being here, and thank you for everything, and I wish you the very best day, and I hope to see you again in my next video. So thank you everyone, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.